Okay, what are your favorite solutions, Chris, for stress relief?
Oh, there's all sorts of things. So I would like to point out there's pressure points that run up along your forehead right here. You know how often it's a natural thing when we're stressed out to do this, right? There's reasoning for that. That's because there's pressure points here. And if you will learn or can learn how to feel these, and you'll feel them from one side to the other, what's out of balance, and about 2 pounds of pressure or so you hold there for a few minutes. That will help you bring your stress level down. It's important with stress to bring the sympathetic nerve system down. For that, you use the breathing technique of at least right around 5 seconds in, hold, 5 seconds out, hold. Now, the reason that it's so important is I don't think that people understand when your sympathetic nervous system gets going way up here, other areas and parts of the brain actually will start picking up function because it's not able to do its job. So that's also why you don't think clearly when that sympathetic nervous system gets way out of whack. How can you? I don't quote me on this. It's 8 or 9 areas of the brain or so. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up again. That actually will stop doing what they're doing in part and now go do this other guy's job.
Mm-hmm.
So, breathing is so important. The 5 to 7 second rule, because what that does is it will bring the sympathetic nervous system back calm. And then your body actually has the ability now to start de stressing. As long as the sympathetic nervous system's nuts, you're not going to de stress. So, breath work, very important. Um, the next thing I do is, I meditate, I listen to music, I will do all sorts of things to just quiet the mind. Humming works really well. If you just sit and hum and feel that vibration come out of your head and heart space, sooner or later the brain stops and shuts down. Um, and then we have to learn how to put things away because there's a lot of stuff, right, that we can all stress on. And like these things are going to be around for a while. We're going to have more opportunity to stress about them. So the goal really is to calm down, right? Think logically and address the situation. All right, dealt with it as much as I can. I'm going to tie it up in a nice, neat little bow and file it away over here until the time comes back around where I have to open that up and stress about it again, right? Because we're really bad about doing that. We just let things eat and eat and eat and eat. So it's really important to stop, take a moment, think about it. You can't solve it at the moment, stop stressing about it. Put it away in a box, occupy your mind in a different direction. It is much easier said than done. But with practice, a person can get really good at it. Um, the next thing is really smile, even if you don't feel like it. Smile.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, exactly. Sooner or later, you feel it. It's true. Sooner or later, you will feel that smile. Um, what else do I use? I don't really use supplements and oils and things like this for stress relief because I
Really?
have, well, because I have so many other things that I go to. I hum, I tap, I drum. I make a decision every morning in the morning when I get up. I'm going to be happy today and sit and thanks and gratitude, even if you don't feel like you have a lot to be thankful for, and be thankful. Because what that does is takes us out of that lower vibrating stress, and just allows us to be thankful for the blessings that we do have in our lives in the moment.
Dr. JR, what about you? What's
I
your?
have two. I have two recommendations. Actually, Jody, do you mind if we walk through one?
I'm sorry.
It takes 10 seconds.
Yeah,
If we do a quick exercise.
yeah.
All right. So if anybody watching this show, if you want to join us, feel free to do so. Close your eyes and then just bring your bring your eyes upwards towards the middle of your eyebrows. Okay. So as you close your eyes and look slightly upward, basically at a 20-degree angle, and what we can do is from that space count from 10 to 1. So I'm going to go ahead and begin. As we look upward, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back. This is a very, very quick technique. It's actually a modified Silva method of getting into an alpha state. And an alpha brave, Jody, we got you already. We got you already.
I know. I mean, it's a release. Yeah.
It's very quick. It gets you in an alpha state, an alpha brainwave. Brainwave is basically that brainwave that is right before being awake and falling asleep, and that is where manifestation potential is at its peak. It's also that hypnotic state. It's right before theta, which is technically hypnosis, but it's that bouncing in between wakefulness and sleepiness. And it is where we can use the benefits of our affirmations. So find a YouTube video and find an I am affirmation video to play during the first hour of your of going to bed and then falling asleep, and you're going to reap the benefits because you're in that alpha state. What I recommend to most people in the beginning.
How are you describing the alpha state?
So it's a calmness with manifestation potential.
Calming state with manifestation
potential.
You want to know why I think that it's so easy to manifest in that state? Because there's not a lot of thought going on. All you're doing is feeling. And we are most powerful manifestors.
Exactly.
Feel, not when
exactly.
Oh yeah, exactly. We go. We don't thought.
And that state, it's that simple. You could get to the point where you go 10 to 1 and just be in that state, just like we did now. We were all in that state for a few seconds, right? Yeah. You feel this melting. It's like butter melting on a pan. It's just kind of like everything just becomes calm. But for beginners, what I recommend is closing your eyes, looking upward, and counting from 100 to 1.
And don't do it when you're hosting a show.
And don't do it when you're in a body of water or driving.
Definitely or driving a car.
That has to be very, very clear. That is the moment.
Don't do it when you're driving a car.
Does anybody else have a problem looking up with their eyes closed? No. Really?
You don't want to roll your eyes backwards. You don't want to create a headache. Okay, that's not the intention.
I mean, forget it.
Look slightly above. So if you're like, I'm looking at the doorknob of my closet right now. That's the level of where my head is at, and I just look at the top part of my closet. Right? So I'm slightly looking up. I'm not rolling my eyes, right? But I'm slightly looking up where my attention and my intention is to reach the midpoint of my eyebrows. Okay? Count from 100 to 1, and you will be in an alpha state. And from that state, you can create and manifest whatever you desire for your life. It is that simple, folks.